I got interested in this case over a year ago, and I got connected with Matt Couch and America First Media.
This is a Seth Rich
about a year ago,
hearing live.
And I also am a licensed private investigator in New York. There's about 10 members of our group, volunteers for America First Media. Everybody has their own specialty. Some are better computer guys, some are writers, some are investigators like myself and Bill Pierce. But if it wasn't for Matt Couch, I wouldn't be here. His level of commitment and all the things that he's been able to gather sources. Sources have come to him, including this one today. We have a number of sources that give us information. We vet it as much as we can, and when we think it's credible, we put it out there. You can all go to America First Media's site. It's af-mg.com. And all the information that we've recovered from sources and vetted is all in that website. Today, we're here, like I said, we have a number of sources that are giving us information, including the information about Kevin Doherty and his affiliation with the people we were looking at regarding this incident. So when we had our source come forward and be able to put these people together, obviously our light bulb went off. And we vetted this individual as we do all our sources, and we try and get this information right. We don't just throw it out there. We've had this information for a number of months. We've approached people in the Rayburn building regarding this, and as of yet, no one's acted on it. Obviously, the protection of our sources and methods are important. So we're doing this on no budget, all volunteers. We don't get paid. We just believe in the case, and that should be solved. In this particular case, we have one of our sources who's going to get on the phone today and give you a story related to information that he gave to us. We've been able to vet his story where we believe it's credible information and should be acted upon by someone. We don't have the means to do anything else other than investigate the information that he has given us. So he'll be calling in a few minutes, and he'll give you the scenario of what he knows, his part of it. Like I said, we have a number of sources here. He's just one piece of it. And I know there's a lot of people that other people have investigated this, but the people come forward to Matt because of his sincerity and belief and commitment to trying to get to the end of this case. So, I don't know.
Frank, you know what you might do? If you could, before the witness goes in, why don't you take him through the basics? Take him through the basics, and maybe a brief outline of what the witness will say.
All right, basically, the witness said that he overheard conversations with these gentlemen bragging about the Seth Rich murder, and that's what put him on it. He didn't really know anything about it. He looked into it on his own, and when he saw Matt Couch and the other group of ours, looking into this thing, he was afraid that we were going to go down a path that we may get injured. So that's what made this particular witness come forward. Other people that have given us information are just trying to help out. This gentleman thought enough of Matt and his group and our group that he was worried that we were getting our information was spot on, and that we may run into a problem at that point. So that's why he came forward. Basically, his information is that that they were doing something with emails, related to Hillary Clinton. They were altering the emails. These are people that are in government that have access to these things, and they were altering emails. And when Seth Rich downloaded these emails, they were afraid if investigations take place that they would be discovered. Now, the individuals that we know were involved in this were law enforcement, and that they were working with Rod Rosenstein of Baltimore, and they are trusted members of his group. So when this thing happened, they were afraid that if an investigation took place, that they'd be discovered that they were altering these emails. So it had nothing to do with WikiLeaks putting them out. It just generated a lot of attention, of which they were afraid to be discovered. He'll go into more detail when he calls about this. So.
We have broader investigations underway now as to what may have been Rosenstein's involvement in this and what is his exact relationship with these two people. Broader investigations are underway as we speak. But, why don't we do this? Why don't you let's take a 5-minute break for coffee and restroom, whatever you need, and then we will coordinate with our witness and we will rejoin.
Okay, so that was the initial information given out by Seth Bridge. This is a LAPD homicide detective and Jack Berkman, and they have stated that outside. So the information that they stated so far was that Rod Rosenstein and some team of his in the DOJ were altering Hillary Clinton's emails. And Seth Rich downloaded them, and they were afraid that they would be found out for doing this. And they have a witness that's going to call in right now and testify, or not testify, but give a statement that he knows two of the people involved in murdering Seth Rich in an attempt to cover up the alteration of Hillary Clinton's emails. And these are, I believe one's a DEA officer and one is some other federal government employee. But the witness is going to call in to make this statement. They said they have more resources and more things going on. They've attempted to give this information to Congress. They mentioned the Rayburn building, and as of yet, no one has acted, so they decided to go public. So that's where we are right now. The law enforcement officer that was just speaking, first it was Jack Berkman, and the law enforcement officer was just speaking. I believe he said he's LAPD homicide at some point, maybe NYPD homicide, that has worked with Matt Couch. Matt Couch of America First Media, as everyone knows, has been the kind of the guy behind pushing on the Seth Rich story so much, and he got this tip, or got this information. This guy came forward at a concern for the safety of Matt Couch and these investigators' lives, so they're deciding to go public at this point, and he is going to start this again in about 5 minutes. The witness is going to call in and make a statement on the phone, which I will record for you. That is currently what's going on. And you're looking right now at Mr. Berkman, who represents the Seth Rich family, and I thought he said LAPD, but I believe it's NYPD based on the accent, homicide detective, and they're going to explain with the witness on the phone what he knows about the Seth Rich murder case. And it does involve Hillary Clinton emails, according to this witness, so we will see.